So we're on Belford Road, and we're getting pretty close to the property. In about half a mile, we'll cross the James River, and we'll go up a little hill, and we'll see the property on the right. I actually came out of Springfield today, so I took Highway 60 to the east, I believe for about 20 miles, and then went north on Highway A, and I went west on Bell Springs Road, which then intersected with Belford Road, and that's where we are right now. So we'll be coming up on the James River here. It's the middle of winter in the Ozarks, so no leaves on the trees. Although it is about 65 degrees, so it's not a bad day. Let's take a look at the river and see how this looks here. It's pretty low. I mean, that's normal in the winter time. This is a really good spot to come and just kind of goof off and fish or whatnot. If you have your family or friends with you, you can put in your canoe or your kayak or your tube right there, and you can float directly down to your own property. It's a really good, I guess like a beginner's float, because it only takes about 10 minutes. So if you're like me and you like to float, but you don't like the extended float trips, then that's a pretty good way to go. Okay, so we've gone up the hill. Okay. And the gate is closed, so I'll hop out here. There is a mailbox. No one's ever lived out here that I know of. This was a guy out of state that had this property. Okay. Super peaceful out here. It's just gorgeous. So apparently it's got an address, 1781 Belford Road. Very pretty out here. You can see the electric there. Actually, there appears to be a meter box on the property. And we'll check that out in a minute. So this is tract 6 at James River Estates. It's fenced along the road here. There are posts going down the edges, but I don't see any barbed wire. We had some people buying multiple tracts, so the guys put in the posts just to make the boundaries apparent, but they didn't fence them all. So keep that in mind. It really only takes about a day to stretch the wire, because the posts are in, and it looks like the H braces are in on the end as well. So we'll pull on in here. Gorgeous, gorgeous building site back here. Wow. This is beautiful. And this is out of the floodplain up here. And you've got electric right there as well. So good to go. Easily wide enough to build whatever you want and still have a large yard area. So yeah, there's actually a meter here, and I did not even know that. That's fantastic. Looks like 200 amp. So you can get the service switched over to your name. Probably just give them the street address, and they can do that. That's great. And we haven't even seen the best part yet. We haven't made it to the river. Direct frontage on the James River that we're about to check out. So as we head toward the water here, you can see that the land slopes down, and that's what's going to take us into the 100-year flood zone. So although there's not likely to be water in this field every year, it is within that 100-year flood zone, so you definitely want to be aware of that. If you just absolutely have to build down here, then you're going to want to elevate your structure for sure. This is beautiful. What we've done and what we've seen other people do on a property such as this is do like a little day cabin down here, something fairly simple, put it up on stilts, and then do your main structure further up there out of the flood zone. So it looks like someone started clearing out the smaller trees and stuff here to really pretty things up. And actually, with about a day's worth of work, half a day's worth of work, pile this stuff up, and this is gorgeous. It's grassy right to the river. So looking back toward the road, it's a little windy, so I hope that doesn't destroy the audio on this. This is just gorgeous. So not only do you have direct frontage on the James, but the property actually goes straight across, and you've got some land on the other side as well. Now the last time I was out this way, there was a gentle incline right to the river, but we had a pretty large flood about a year ago, and it looks like it ate that up. But this, where I'm standing here, this is just black dirt and sand basically. So if you have access to a skid loader or a backhoe or anything that can dig, within just a couple hours you can create another ramp right to the water. We've done it a few times out here. Actually, there's a beautiful rock shelf about halfway down. That's what I would aim for with that ramp, and then you'd have a kind of a staging area right at the water. You can go on across to, I mean, that's a massive gravel bar, so you've got all the gravel you need for building projects or whatnot, and some land on the other side with some timber. So I mean, even if you don't build on that other going across the river, which I mean it's unlikely you would, it gives you total control over that, so no one else can build their house right across from you, which is pretty cool. I could potentially hop down here and really get right to the river, but I don't think I'll do that. This is gorgeous. Super clear water. Like I said, it's kind of low right now. But you'll see fish in here. A good spot for fishing is right down there, a couple 100 feet down where the river turns. Awesome. So check us out at InstantAcres.com. This is it. It's so hard to find a property like this. We're in Webster County, so there's no zoning. We do have, of course, the standard property covenants. You can check those out on the website. But you can build your home out here with no permits. We're super close to Springfield. We're only 5 miles out of Marshfield. And directly on the James River. I mean, you just can't find that. InstantAcres.com to check out the other videos and the interactive map and all that good stuff. Let us know if you have any questions. We would love to talk to you. Gorgeous property. This has quite a bit of frontage right on the river. Check the listing to see how much. Oh, that's pretty. Wow. InstantAcres.com.